Favourite time of the week with he's arguably our favourite guest. Don't tell Glenn Robbins. Got sexiest man in league 5 times. And he's here to show a cuter, softer, less serious side. Braith Anasta, welcome to the show.
Hello, Bowie.
Mate, I get so many ex-players messaging me saying, geez, that was fun with Braith. I said, well...
Are you shocked? It sounds like you're surprised.
Well, no, because I know you and I love you. You know how I feel about you. But I'm like, he's actually a really nice guy. He's just serious on 360.
Well, you have to be. How can you not be on that show?
You can.
And you're the host. Yeah. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's what I always say.
No, I'm probably not the most serious.
No, you're actually laughing a lot now, which is good because you get to show the real you.
Yeah.
That's it. Now the nerves have dropped. How long have you been doing it?
Only about 10 years. No, I'm joking.
You should.
A couple of years.
He's about to do a 10-year deal, so he's sweet.
Well, they should. Otherwise, if 9 don't
I've got to get your manager Moses to do it for me.
Hey,
mate, they don't talk to me.
We'll talk. Hey, before we get into the huge, biggest game of the season, arguably on Monday, Dogs and Eels, plenty happened on 360 the other night. I mean, Gordon Tallis, very vocal. And you know what Queenslanders are like, man? You know what Queenslanders are like? They take it personal when they lose.
He does, yeah. He was death staring Dean Ritchie the other night, and then he had Dave Riccio on. I don't know what Gordy was on about because he was talking about Spencer Leniu playing 80 minutes. Has he ever played 80 minutes in his life?
Payne Haas doesn't play 80 minutes.
No one does.
So I think you know what the funny part was, right? So Gordy goes, he doesn't play the first 20 minutes. Yeah. So he's alluding to that that's the hardest part of the game. And then Dave Riccio's like, well, mate, are you calling him soft? And he goes, no, I didn't say that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you're basically saying that, big Gordy.
Yeah. I like it how they didn't kick to Spencer. They said that he was tired because he'd been damaging because he had a few good carries to start the game. He just got on the field.
They've got to get their story right. Queensland have got to get they've got to get their story right before. It's like when you're coming home from the cross, you've got to get your story right before your missus comes in and says, where the hell have you been?
Yeah, and you still get it wrong.
You still get it wrong. Hey, Dogs and Eels. I mean, Bulldogs are favourites here, but don't write off the Eels. I mean, it'll be live, obviously, on Fox, straight into 360. How good is it? But that is a monster game. Who wins that game?
It's a crazy game for a lot of reasons. The Dogs are flying, obviously, coming first, and then Parramatta have turned their season around. They've picked themselves up off the canvas. Mitch Moses and Coach Rolsey are starting to weave their magic wand. So it's an interesting game. Galvin, too. I mean, Galvin... Does he play? Doesn't he play?
He plays for sure.
I reckon he plays, but where does he play?
That's what we were trying to think of. Where do you put him on the bench, or do you start him?
I think he'll be on the bench, but because I've been told by
good sources,
the coach, that Sexton will definitely be starting at 7.
Yep.
And he's got heaps of pressure on him now. You know, if he doesn't start the game well, or after 20 or 30 minutes they're getting beaten, do they put Galvin on? That would? It's just crazy what could happen. The scenarios that could play out, but that's what makes this game so special and such a good one. I think the Bulldogs are the obvious pick. I mean, they've been great all year, and I think they'll be the same on Monday. But the Eels are on the improve, so I'd say the Dogs in a close one.
I've got a question for you, Braith. You're an ex-half. The Queensland selection, Daly Cherubin's done a lot of pressure. There's a lot of talk that he might not be there. Would you stick with DC, or would you bring in Tommy Dearden?
I'd think it's a changing of the guard. I think they were tossing up before Game 1, whether they pick him or not. That's obvious because of the reaction after Game 1.
Yep.
You know, I mean, he's getting older now. He's still a great player, but I think they were tempted to put Dearden there in the first place. So after losing Game 1, you know, his form last night wasn't great, but it was really good last week. But I just think they make the call, and I think last night was probably the nail in the coffin for DC.
And if DC is gone, who's your captain for Queensland? Not that we care.
I'm a bit biased. I'd go with Cameron, right? Because I think Cameron probably thrives in Origin level. He wasn't good Game 1. He admitted that. But, you know, a lot of people, I mean, even Wally Lewis said he's his favourite player. So I think a lot of that has to do with Queensland. It's probably the right arena for him to lead in because everyone looks up to him in the side. And, you know, you could put Tino could be captain. There's a number of choices, but I'd go with Cameron.
Hey, New South Wales have got a big decision to make as well. Reece Robson, let's say he doesn't play. We had a list of people who could fill in or come in and replace him at hooker, and also Mitch Barnett. Who do you think New South Wales will put in as hooker and replace Barnett with?
I think Robson will play. I think it's probably just precautionary. Yep. Coruscant's a good choice.
Has to be.
Who else
we said sort of Coruscant or Kenny. Just because of the connection.
Kenny's going really well.
Just with the connection.
I think Coruscant's got to be class.
He's been there before.
Yeah. Has to be.
I'd go with him.
They'll miss Mitch Barnett as well, mate.
He was great. Like, I underestimated how good he was in that first game. I mean, Payne Haas was the standout forward, but he was right off the back of him. Like, I mean, they were both 1-2 punch there in Game 1. So you can't underestimate the impact that'll have. And so consistent, he's a tough bastard. So he's going to be a big out. But because Utoi Kamanu was in that first game, he was a chance of playing because Payne Haas was in doubt. He knows the systems. He's been amongst the group. It's just an easy fit. You could put Terrell May in there. And Kalama Matangi's been amazing, but I think it's just it's an easy decision.
I'm guessing the suburbs.
Give me 3 words for the birds.
Give us some words for the birds.
Bocat and Woodsy's Words for the Burbs.
Oh, this gets very competitive, and the look on Braith's face. You're not a man that deals with mediocrity, I would say.
High standards.
Yeah.
I get the same feeling as I did before an Origin game. Very nervous.
Feels like that, eh? I feel like that too.
Honestly.
All right, well,
tough.
I've got 3 words for you. See if you can guess this suburb. Okay, play on words once again. Relaxed, girl's name. Relaxed, girl's name.
Chill.
Yep.
Chill.
Chill.
Girl's name. Chill.
Chill Jude.
What's chill?
Chill Cat.
Carly.
Chill.
There's 4,000 women's name in this world.
Chill. I'm trying to get what's that?
Chill Dalla.
Chill Amanda.
Chilling.
Chilora.
How did we not get that?
Oh my God, that's you know what,
I
now
thought
we're
once
idiots.
you had the chill, I was
chill
like,
was the
you're going to
easy
get
part.
this. Yeah.
It was, but it also hurts when it's Chalora. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know.
Chilora.
Chilora.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
but you know.
I know. Cat's only lived here for a couple of weeks. It's from Vancouver, man. Canadians, you know those Canadians.
Oh, stop. All right. Here's another one. Girl, great body.
Oh. Pam?
Girl.
L?
Girl.
Pam? Girl.
body.
Great,
L.
focus on body.
L.
Another word for body.
Great body.
Rig.
Great frame.
Rig.
Body rig.
Yes!
Yeah.
That was a team effort there.
It was
Would you?
fantastic.
Team effort.
Now that you loosened
I've
up.
got one for you guys.
Okay,
Do you
go
want
on.
me to try
Ready.
it?
Ready.
Here we go.
Okay.
Hell's Kitchen Summer.
Hell's
Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen Summer.
Gordon? Hell's Kitchen.
New
Gordon
York.
Ramsay. Gordon's Bay.
Gordon's Bay.
Yes, Bowie.
You're not allowed to do where you used to live.
Why not? It took me a lot of thought when I looked off my balcony and I saw Gordon's Bay.
I thought we weren't allowed to say where you live now. I was trying to help you out.
It's not hard to find out.
Nah, you ain't good. It's every morning waking up showing Gordon's Bay for 10 minutes on your Instagram.
Team out the front, sunbathing as well.
And, good morning, Sydney.
There's no commentary behind it.
Yeah, there's a little bit more morning, Spear.
Stop it.
You're adding GST now, Beau.
Oh, I love
What's
it.
new?
You did pretty well there.
It was great.
Yeah,
One
I'll
more,
take that.
just for...
Okay, do you want to do one more?
No, I
Easy.
thought I was
I
off
get
the hook.
nervous here.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Bit chubby, weight.
Woodsy.
Woods,
Bit chubby. Fat
Scale,
Bit chubby. Weight.
grams,
Weight. Heavy. Weight. Gram. Heavy. Weight.
chubby,
Bit chubby. It's
bulk.
sensitive.
boulder,
Bulk.
big,
Plump.
Pumpkin.
Yes!
Oh,
Well done.
Ton.
me there,
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Really watch my words here. You get cancelled for that now if you call someone chubby.
really?
Yeah. Well, when you're
This
playing
day
the
and age.
suburb game, everything's fair game.
Yeah, okay.
No
yeah.
limits.
Play on 6 again.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
Thanks for your time, mate. We
Thanks,
love you. Huh?
guys.
We'll see you on
Enjoy
your
the
Monday
weekend.
ticket.
You have fun tomorrow, too.
Oh, yeah, you're not coming
I
to the
can't
party.
come. I've got my daughter
No, that's
tomorrow
okay.
night.
Too busy.
We'll ring you about 11.
Perfect. I'll be asleep.
We need somebody. We need somebody to kick on, mate. Leave the door unlocked.
Gordon's Bay. There you go.
Thanks, Braith.